What up, everybody? Carl here. For today's show, I wanted to show you my electric propulsion collection, which is my Rad Rover from Rad Power Bikes. And then we also got the Mercane Widewheel Pro here. For today's video, I'm actually going to ride the Widewheel Pro. I'm not very familiar with this scooter right now. I purchased it a couple months back. I've mainly been commuting with my Rad Rover here. I do 20-mile round trip Monday through Friday. So the cool things with the Widewheel Pro that sets it apart from the Rad Rover is this is a dual battery, dual suspension e-scooter. It does turn on and off via a key also. That's the CLE edition. The motors are dual 500 watt continuous, battery is 48 amps, and this scooter goes between 22 to 30 miles in range, and I think it has a top speed of 26 miles per hour when in power mode or ludicrous mode, whatever it's called. I also purchased the seat and had that installed. Well, I installed it myself. So let's go for a ride. So right now I have it on eco mode, and this thing does haul. So doing about 10 miles per hour right now. I know that there is a cruise control mode. I just don't know how to activate it at this time. But I will put it into power mode. So this scooter was about $1,300, I believe, and it's a really great scooter. The only gripe I have with it is the actual wheels. The rims are made of ceramic so that they could have a tubeless wheel that didn't pop, but also because they're made of ceramic, you need to watch which way you go or what things you run over, because if you crack the ceramic rims too bad, it makes the scooter inoperable. So that's something to be aware of when purchasing this. That's why I slowed down right there. Also with this scooter, you can have it start in kick mode, where you have to have the scooter actually be going first before you can get energy or power to the motors. And the wheels are kind of slick. My wife, I actually watched her slip one night and fall. Luckily she wasn't hurt, but she was going about 4 miles an hour and she accelerated through the turn and the scooter just went out from underneath her. This is why I avoid the speed bumps there, because of those ceramic wheels. I also have the phone mount. I do have my phone, but I just don't have it on, so. Acceleration test in Eco here. Alright. And let's switch it to power mode. And already I can feel a difference. That was 24 miles per hour. Slow down here. Use the speed bump as it's intended for. So I probably won't do a range test in this video or on this scooter at all, really. This isn't my scooter per se. I own it, but it's actually a gift for my kids, so I've been helping them how to ride it. And then when they become of legal age, this will be their mode of transportation. Such a beautiful day out too. This is why, days like this is why I love commuting to work. Yeah, that dual suspension is so nice. That's actually what my next electric bike is going to be, is a dual suspension bike. So the brakes on this thing are mechanical. I believe you can upgrade to a hydraulic caliper. The really cool thing with fluid free ride is if you purchase the Widewheel Pro 2020 through them, they will discount other parts that you need to purchase. Like, I don't think the seat was discounted, but the hydraulic brake caliper is discounted. The fender flap is discounted, although I wouldn't recommend riding this scooter out in the rain. One, it's not, I don't believe it's IP protected, waterproof, or any of that. And also, as I mentioned before, when my wife made that turn, the ground was wet. And the wheels on this thing really don't look like they have much traction. Although one time I did drive it in the snow when it snowed really bad up here, and all it did was it felt like it was just cutting through the snow, whereas my Rad Rover felt like it was riding on top of the snow. That guy doesn't know how to properly drive because you're supposed to yield to the person in the bike lane, but hey, he's a fucking moron. I waved her through. I could have just went because I am allowed to yield as long as it's safe to do so. I didn't feel like just yielding. Sometimes I do like to stop because I can't predict what the other person's going to do. And in that instance, I'll end up letting them go. So a lot of people my last video thought I was an asshole for cutting that, or not respecting that person's lane, or whatever was said on Reddit. Assholes usually don't let other people have the right of way though, so I guess that makes me a real big asshole, huh? Give it full throttle here. Now I might try and ride standing up. I haven't confirmed that. So this thing goes 24 miles per hour top speed on mine. Wow. That was fast. I mean, my Rad Rover, I've gotten on pedal assist up to 24.5, and that's it. But you're a lot higher up on that bike, and it's a lot more comfortable feeling. This, I am very low to the ground. I bought this thing back in December, I do believe, and we've only put close to 15 miles on it. My Rad Rover, I got back in November of 2020, November 1st, and I have put over 1,000 miles on it. And once I hit that 1,000-mile goal, I opted to purchase an upgraded controller and motor. You're driving in the bike lane. doing 25 now. Oh, we were up to 28. That was weird. The screen, like, I don't know what happened, but it shot up from 25 to 28, and then it hit 27 and back down to 25. I don't know if we just ran over a leaf or something, and that did it, but wow, that was weird. Now it says 26, huh? Slow her down here, and I'm gonna attempt to stand up on this thing and hope I don't crash. Yeah, that is not comfortable at all. Maybe it's because I'm a bike person, but yeah. For you, the viewers, it's probably better than looking at that damn stock the whole time. Yeah, there's no way I'm even gonna attempt to go 25 miles per hour on this thing. I'm gonna just sit back down. That actually feels a lot better. How's it going?
Good, buddy.
It's a beautiful day out.
Awesome, man.
That is actually my next purchase right there, a kayak. I just gotta figure out how to get it to my house. I know we've been going quite a while. We put a few miles on this thing and I've still got a full charge battery. And we're in power mode. This thing is amazing. Now, the big question is, Carl, would you use this every single day to commute to work? Like you have your bicycle, or e-bike, I should say. And I'm going to give you the answer. Damn seat's crooked. Anyways, the $1 million answer, well, actually it's like $0, is no. I would not commute every day with this e-scooter, and here's why. The rims. I would be too worried about cracking those rims on some of the terrain I have to go over, and I also don't feel as safe on this as I do my Rad Rover. Now, do I think this is a really great scooter or e-scooter? Yes. Is it something that I'm glad I still purchased? Yes, because one, it's really not for me, so that doesn't matter. And two, if I didn't want to have to walk to the store and just wanted to get on my scooter real quick and go and not have to deal with some of the stuff I do with the Rad Rover, yeah, it's amazing. I think in small communities where there's more elderly people, a scooter like this would be really great. I just think that my lifestyle does not fit this scooter. That's not to say I'm not going to use it still, because I am. There will be times that I'll want to take the scooter. Doing this ride right now, I have actually started to love the scooter a lot more. I was just trying to get more acquainted with my Rad Rover, because the couple times that I rode this thing in a parking lot, I just put it on full power and would feel the wheel about to race and get all excited. But this still is a really great scooter, just not for long range commuting like what I do. If your work was a couple miles from home, this thing would be great. If you and your family were going to the park and your grandpa or aunt or uncle or whatever had mobility issues, this scooter would be really great. It's such a beautiful day out, I don't want to get off riding this thing. Alright guys, so here's my opinion. The Widewheel Pro is a great scooter. For short distance commuting between, I'd say, 1 and 6 miles, 12-mile round trip, this would be a great scooter. Anything above that, I would not use this scooter for. If you want to see more of me on this scooter or anything like that, anything you want to see me try with this scooter, maybe I will do that long range test if enough people want to see it. Otherwise, this channel is mainly going to be about the Rad Rover and all the things that I have done or am going to do with the Rad Rover, like the motor upgrade and things like that. So, along with a bunch of commuting videos on the Rad Rover. So if there's anything else you guys want to see, just let me know in the comments. I will read those every day. And just remember to subscribe and like my channel and these videos. Thanks.